Alright, so Tom Schnitters here, going to be teaching how to do a Kawasaki rose variation for the Iowa State University Origami Club. We just did this model about 2 hours ago, so for those of you who missed it, we'll go ahead and get started. This is what your finished model will look like, hopefully. So we're going to start out with your square sheet of paper. Going to begin by folding it in half, undo that, and then rotate 90 degrees, fold in half the other way. Okay, now you're going to flip the paper over. You're going to now go ahead and fold your diagonals. Undo that, rotate, and do it again. No, origami, we like to repeat on all sides because it's cool, nice and simple. Alright, so flip it over. What we're going to do is you're going to fold your bottom edge to the center crease line, and like so. And repeat on the other side. And we're going to rotate and do it on these sides as well. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. This is an intermediate model, so I hope you can follow along. So now we have this pattern. So we're going to take this bottom edge, I'm going to fold it up to this crease line that we made, like so. Okay, now you'll see this crease line here. We're going to fold this edge up to that crease line. So it's going to go like this. See that? So it's down here. Just going to fold it up like so. Do that on the other side. Now unfold. So later on, if we want to start looking at crease patterns, you're going to start noticing, that type of fold will get you this triangle here, right? So we're going to rotate it, and we're going to repeat. So fold this up to your quarter mark crease, fold up to your crease line, fold up to your crease line, and unfold that. Now you have two sets of triangles. Oh, focus. Two sets of triangles. We want two sets here and two sets here as well, so we're going to rotate and follow suit. Just up like so, and up like so. Pretty straightforward, yep. Unfold and rotate. Hope I'm not going too fast, but if I am, lucky, or a good thing about videos is you can always stop it. Go ahead and try the fold, and yeah. Come back, rewind, do all that cool stuff. Technology, cool stuff, right? So, now you'll note we have triangles here, 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 and here. Great, good stuff. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take this edge and we're going to go to this first crease line. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. That's about as far as I can go. So I'm gonna see this crease line here. It's that first set. So take this edge and fold it to the first crease line and over, just like so. You can do that on all four sides, because yeah, we're cool. This is a very symmetrical model, so if I do it to one side, we'll probably do it to all four. Cool stuff. Alright, so now orient it like a stop sign. 8 sides. We discussed this in our club today, so. Okay, now what you're going to do is fold it in half again. And now, this triangle that you saw will create those lines for you. Let's see. See these lines? Okay, so we're going to take this bottom edge and we're going to fold up to that triangle. just like that. Now unfold it back out to here, and now see we have this 3 new crease lines. We're going to rotate, and we're going to do the same thing. So up like this, just like that. Make sure these are nice strong crease lines. Okay, back to here. Now we're going to fold along this center line here, just in half, and you get kind of this diamond type of shape, you see? So, now what we're going to do, we have these crease lines here. Oops, you can't see that. Focus, come on. We're going to fold this point up to that intersection, which is the first set of crease lines that you will come across in your relevant model. And this one needs to be a very, very strong crease. This is the start of what I like to call your depressed nipple. So we're going to unfold this and open it all the way up. Alright, now with these flaps, they need to go to the bottom. Now we're going to go ahead and make our depressed nipple. We're going to do this, I take my middle finger and my thumb on my right hand, push upward at the center point here. We're going to take our left hand, I'm just going to pinch along that small little square that we made right here in the center, just to make it a good strong mountain fold. And now from each point of this center square, they need to be mountain folds coming across. Remember, mountain folds look like mountains. So now you can see we have our nipple here, and now we're going to depress it by applying equal forces here, 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 and here. We're going to do this like so. I bring mine up, kind of follow along the center line, make sure this is pushed out, and squish. Should go really easy. Now we'll end up like this. Okay, now you have this crease line here. Come on, focus, 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 focus. We're going to fold along here and match it up to your triangle. So it's going to go like this. And now, see, this will not want to sit down right, because you're going to do that on all 4 sides. It's a little bit tricky. I have faith in you. You can do it. Just make sure you go around and you do it to all 4 sides. And it should look something like this. Nope. Nope, something like this. Now, it's not totally flat yet, so we're going to apply equal pressure along here, and it should open up that depressed nipple of yours. Lovely. Now we have this cool little design going on. Now you're going to take your nipple, right here, yeah, I'm poking the nipple, I'm going to put it on the bottom, yeah? Now, no, see those little triangular flaps we had before? They're on this side, which is what you want. You know, here it gets a little bit tricky. You're going to take here, pinch, right here at the apex, pull up, and pop it. So, you have these 2 creases, which become mountain folds. Right? And then this along here, they'll be pretty obvious when you look at it. Should pretty much fall right into place, but then I just crease along it again to make it a stronger fold. See that? And I'm going to do that on all 4 sides again, because, again, very symmetric model. Pretty simple. Let's zoom out. No, actually, I like it zoomed in like this. Pretty nice. Well, just keep going at it. Highly encourage you to be doing this along with me, or it'd be really great if you could come to the club meetings and I can give you one-on-one help. If you ever want one-on-one help, you can always ask. Okay, so you have this. This is what the top looks like. This is what the bottom looks like. Again, remember your nipple's down here. Which is great. You got this little symbol here. Yeah. Alright, so here's where it gets tricky again. So, here, remember those triangles that I said were super important? Well, here's another super important one. So you have your triangle, that's on 2 different planes, right? So what you're going to do, let's see, how can you see this best? You're going to push this in, and you're basically going to reverse the folds for that triangle. Just like that. See that? So it's like this. One's out. Then you just push in and reverse the fold. Easier said than done, honestly. Now we're going to make the house. So this point down here is going to come up to about right here. By like so. This is really difficult doing upside down while explaining, just so you know. So you got something like that. And we're going to make an angle bisector. And what that does, it splits an angle in half. So see, we have a 90-degree angle between this crease here and this edge here. And we want an angle bisector. So we're going to fold this bottom edge up to here. Let me make the crease and then I'll show you. Okay, so you're here. You're going to fold this crease up along here and pinch all the way up. And then this is just going to fall down on top of it. Like so. And see, this is your flap. And then in real life, you'll actually be able to see this. Well, this is just going to crease over. Perfectly fine. Good? Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do that to all four sides. Because symmetry. Yay, symmetry. Wow, I sound kind of really bored, don't I? I'm not that bored, honestly. I just can't get super excited in front of a camera, you know? Just not that, don't have that gift. So, no. Yeah, I could do this really quickly because I've done this a bajillion times. So don't feel discouraged if you don't get it your first time, okay? Don't worry if they come undone. The little points down here. That happens. And it's expected to happen. So this is what your bottom will look like. And this is what your top will look like, ideally. Okay? So now what we're going to do, we have to put the flaps into the bottom and close the model. So just kind of push it together. Turn it upside down. And now what I'm doing, I'm making sure that all those little prongs that we just made are nice and squared away. So I like to call this part making the anus. So you're just gonna fold in one by one like so, and then this one, the most important one, needs to tuck in underneath this little flap. And there you go, you've got your anus. I'm sticking my finger in the anus. Lovely, right? Okay, I'm gonna flip it over. And now what you're going to do, you're going to start uncurling. You'll find these little petals along the side. Start uncurling one by one. And remember, this is my Kawasaki rose. It's a variation on the traditional one. I came up with it a long time ago. I'm redoing the tutorial. So what mine does, actually, so this is what you'll have. Just a Kawasaki rose. So we have a secondary set of petals here, which you're just gonna, you know, nice and gently unroll, just like that. Be very careful here to not rip any of your edges. So now what you're gonna do, you can kind of just tease this out and have your center, and then the rest is all, you know, all up to you on how you want to make it quote unquote pretty. I personally, you know, I like to roll this. Whoop, lost my paper. I like to roll back all of these. I personally, you know, it's something how I like it, you know. So then, you know, you've got your beautiful little rose right there. Yeah, little Kawasaki rose. Kind of fun, right? Right. All right. Well, tune in in 2 weeks, I guess. Yep.